Okay, guys, we're here with a special event today. I am playing a 5-match, or I guess possibly up to 5-match, tournament today. I'm playing against Jim Davis. The format is Conquest. We are playing with 3 different decks today: Burn, Eldrazi Tron, and Humans. I need to win with all of my decks. We're going against Tron, Burn, and Humans as well from the opponent. So the only difference is they're on Green Tron rather than me being on E-tron. The winner of this tournament is an 8-person tournament, single elimination. Hopefully I can do some winning and, show off my modern skills against some of the top modern players in this tournament. And yeah, we're playing with E-tron first, and let's try and do some winning. Perfect hand. Pretty bad hand. Pretty easy mulligan for me. And me. This matchup is going to be rough, especially since we're on the draw. And the matchup's not great for me. But opponent's not playing Karn the Great Creator, so we don't have to worry about that. Those wondering about the opponent's deck list, this is what we were given. So they're playing a pile of Thrag Tusk and Wormcoil Engines, 4 O-Stones, 4 Liberated, 2 Ugin, 1 Ulamog. Out of the board, we're going to have to worry about maybe Ghost Quarter, maybe some Thought-Knot Seers, maybe some Nature's Claims. But I think reasonably not as bad as if they were playing Karn the Great Creator plus Ensnaring Bridge. So we've got outs to what they're doing. Let us mulligan this hand. It does not do anything. What about this hand? Dismember is the card that we'd mulligan away. We Chalice on 1 on turn 2. This hand seems a little bit too bad for me. This hand is definitely too bad. This hand looks a lot better. Fairly easy keep, I think, for me. Just TKS into Smasher, double Eldrazi Temple. Easy peasy. It's an easy point. It's possible we could have kept the Chalice over the Reality Smasher, but I think it's reasonable after the Thought-Knot Seer. And since they kept 7, they're almost assuredly going to have turn 3 Tron, but possibly turn 4 Tron on the play. So let's see what they got for us. Ancient Stirrings, okay. Under 6 versus Tron, it's easy mulligan. I guess that's true. If they don't have turn 3 Tron, I feel pretty good about our spot because we have this Thought-Knot Seer being able to stop some of their Tron. So they're not going to have turn 3 Tron. Let's see what they're working with. Try and take out a Karn Liberated or something that's important. Wormcoil Engine. Well, their hand is pretty nutted, which is not great for us. Guess let's take Wormcoil Engine. We have the ability to possibly beat those other cards, although it will be difficult. It's possible we have to take, instead of Wormcoil Engine, we have to take the Oblivion Stone. I think we're in such a bad spot, basically, regardless of what we do, that not much to be done. Ooh, if they're doing that, I guess they can just O-Stone next turn. I think we're just supposed to do this. Play Mattery Shaper. Or Spake Brotron, yeah. I mean, I think our hand was pretty good, opponent's playing Tron, game 1. It's rough for us when we're on the draw. If we were on the play, I think we were very good spot to win this game. Because we would have had this on turn 2. They would have played map. We would have hit them for 9. Taken probably their map so they wouldn't have turn 3 Tron even. What do you do with the tower? He put Gigantha into his hand. He put Gigantha the Wellspring. Basically, I played Matter Shaper to be a little bit better versus O-Stone. It's possible they play like Ugin plus on this, and then we can play Smasher to kill their Ugin. Okay, opponent, what you got? What you got, old Jim Davis? What you got for me? Karn Liberated. I'm gonna be plussing. Ooh, taking out a land. That is concerning. We can still smash for the next turn because we drew another land off the top, so that's something for us. Except Ulamog. Okay. Okay, we've seen enough here. We've seen enough here. Oh, you're even going to draw Tron. You're even going to draw Tron. Let's see. What do we want to bring in? Dismember is like a nothing card. Karn is just like a great card for us to draw basically at all times. All's Dust, also a nothing card. Chalice Void is good here. Not having a Pithing Needle on the board is unfortunate for us. I think we gotta bring in some of these cards, and then basically our thing to do with Karn is get Ensnaring Bridge, get Mystic Forge, and or get like Liquid Metal Coating, Spyglass type stuff. So I think this is a reasonable way to sideboard. Chalice is good, I think, in this matchup. They are playing like 16 ones or something like that. They're playing 19 one-drops in their deck. But the Dismembers and the All's Dust basically do nothing. Relic is just a redraw. But this matchup was the matchup I think is the worst for E-tron. I think Humans is actually somewhat reasonable with Karn the Great Creator and like triple Spatial Contortion on the board, along with all his Dust. So basically my plan was, even if I do play against Tron here, like it means that I'm not playing against it with E-tron later. So basically my plan with starting off with E-tron here was that even if I do play against Green Tron, while the matchup is bad, I can still win. What were the bans? I banned his Goblins deck, he banned my Gruul or Ponza deck. Okay, what do we got here? Turn 2 TKS. That's it? Nothing else? I think it's the mulligan. Oof. I think this hand is worse. I think I'm gonna mulligan. Oof. I think I have to keep this hand. Turn 3. Oh, did I say turn 2? I meant to say turn 3. I think the game plan is just rip Tron off the top here with this hand. Go to 4. I ain't keeping this. You guys, like the 4s I think are worse a lot of the time. I think this hand is good enough to keep with the potential at least at Tron. There's enough hands on 4 that are just do-nothings that I'm fine keeping this hand. Okay, so that's what you got for me. What is this? Okay, Urza's Tower. Temple. That's acceptable. Let's see what they get. Well, their hand is nutted again, unfortunately. Can I ever beat this hand? Can I ever beat this hand, ever? I don't think so, yeah. And I'm going to take Karn Liberated because I definitely can't win if they have Karn. I might as well, you know, play to the outs of them drawing lands for the rest of the turns of this game. And then I can draw, like, perfects off the top. Like, the hope is that they just play, like, Wormquill Engine or something, and then I can play, like, Ugin Matter Shaper off of a tower, and then I find something good. Wormquill Engine? Okay, this is the potential that I can win. Tower. Tech Edge. Interesting. I think I'm supposed to play out Tech Edge here. Even though it does let them know. Tech Edge is not Ghost Quarter. There's Ghost Quarter there, maybe can do something. Nope. That out is loose. I don't think so. I think being able to use the mana this turn on the tech edge if they play out another land is fine, and if they're not playing out another land, they're potentially constrained on some of the things that they could be doing. I believe we needed to go to 4. Everyone, you know, give their own opinions. I think I'm right. I think trying to high roll on the hand that has the potential to high roll is better than mulliganing to 4, where at least over half of my hands are going to be completely non-functional hands that are significantly worse than what I have. I mean, unless you're trying to just, like, hit the absolute nuts on 4, in which case we lose on the spot, whereas we can still hit, like, the nuts, or not the nuts, but, like, still a very good hand if we hit tower off the top. It's fine. TKS, that needs runners. It is not a turn 3 TKS, it's a turn 3 Ugin the Ineffable. Mixed with a Matter Shape Rim, I believe. Unless I misremembered. I should have gone after one of the other ones. That was a mistake. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Got a chance. Sky Underground is not quite what I was looking for. Don't play Urza's Tower, just right off the bat, please. Don't do me dirty like that. Prefer to not be done dirty. Okay, opponent. So what I'm will turn 3 Tron, turn 2 TK. Well, opponent didn't keep 7, they kept 6. Which is reasonable that you have to mulligan to the nuts, but I think having a TKS and possibly their hand is just Tron plus like 1 spell is reasonable. Let's do this. It's possible that letting them draw a card with TKS is bad, but I think keeping my Ugin loyalty up is not that unreasonable. They have Giganta and O-Stone in their hand. There's map. Okay. There's tower. O-Stone. Let's see what we can find. TKS. Start with this. Oh, I always forget that I have this out. Do I have anything reasonable here? This mine does not do much here. If I didn't tap this, instead tap the power plant, I may... Make them have to O-Stone for their turn. I mean, I have Ugin out, so they're probably already going to have to O-Stone. What else could they have in their hand that punishes me really badly? I mean, like Ulamog, maybe? I think I have to just do nothing here, do this, and then pass. This is probably bad. I should probably keep this back. It's kind of a disaster if they kill my spirit. And the 1 damage is pretty negligible. I've told up 3 mana. Yeah. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday. Sorry, the Snuggles. Come on. May be able to get out of this just yet. Yep, let's block here. Really need to find Karn the Great Creator. That's our way to get there in the end. Karn the Great Creator. Be able to get us Ensnaring Bridge or like Spyglass or something like that. Don't Ulamog me, please. Okay. Are you gonna get a turn with this? No, makes sense. Something good? That is not very good. Let's see what they're working with. Let's take Wormquill Engine. That was bad to just do that. Let's play another Blast Zone. Pass the turn. I said, you know, we have a chance if they just, like, draw nothing. We have outs. I mean, their cards are much more powerful once they actually get to, like, play them. They need to draw them to play them. We have a lot of outs. Karn the Great Creator. Basically, Karn the Great Creator is it. So it'll be hard for us, but we've got outs. Got outs nonetheless. We'll take the 3. Played Urza's Mine. Gigantha's out as well. Let's do this. Smasher, eh? Guess I'll play out Smasher. I want them to possibly hit my Urza's Mine, so I don't want to show them that I have Urza's Mine yet. So also playing out the Smasher is bad because now our like Blast Zone on 5 doesn't just kill this, kills our Smasher as well. But I think it's fine. So it's scrying. I'm gonna go get Ghost Quarter, I assume. Sanctivugan. Oh, we are super dead. DED dead. Needed to find like Karn the Great Creator or something. Which even then I'm not sure we would have won, even with them finding their Ulamog. They only had 1 Ulamog in their deck list too. Brutal. Only 1 Ulamog in their deck list. They got me both times. Okay, well, you know, we lost the matchup that we thought we were gonna lose, so not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. And you almost Death Cloud. Okay. So they've got humans and burn left. They've got humans and burn left. I guess, what do we want to have against that? Humans and burn. We can play burn ourselves or humans. I think my humans deck is better in a mirror versus theirs. This is their humans deck list. I feel like I should be favored in the mirror here. And if I'm against burn, we still have 4 Oriox. So I think I'm gonna lead on humans here. I think humans is gonna be my go-to. Birthday just playing DC. What is DC? Death Cloud, I assume? Jim messaged me that apparently you guys went into his chat and told him it was my birthday. Guys are doing something else. Trying to clown people outside of the chat even. Used to me. Let's see if we can, get on the board here. It would be great to get on the board. It'd be great to get on the board here, let me tell you. How are we doing? Not great. We're down a match. But besides that, I'm feeling good. Just waiting for Jim. I assume that he's renting his cards right now or something along those lines. So we just gotta wait. He'll challenge us when he's ready. Okay. Humans. Both me and him went with humans. Let's look at his humans deck list. So he's got an extra Kitesail Freebooter, Skyclade Apparition, and Militia Bugler. Yeah, this hand seems pretty reasonable to me. Hand seems pretty reasonable, especially because it makes their Meddling Mages do nothing, whereas our Meddling Mages can still do something when we're on Aether Vials. And Phantasmal is just fine because we can target their things. Playing humans flavor win. Now, I've actually been selling some tickets off. I think I'm going to reduce my price to 90 cents a piece. I have a little bit too much locked up in tickets right now and would like to, shed a bit of the fat. Shed like 500 to 1,000 tickets at 0.9. Waiting for someone in Texas. Oh. I still have Battlefield. Let's get rid of that tier list for now. Just pay Spike the money. It's too mean. Well, they're mulliganing to 5. That's good for me, I guess. Maybe we can do something here. They mulligan to 4. I don't know. See, there's like... The mulligan to 5 is like, okay, maybe we can still have a game, even though I'm going to be pretty far ahead. Mulligan to 4 is just like, okay, let's just scoop them up. Let's go to the next one. Especially when you're playing a mirror. Rid of one mulligan, people would play a reasonable amount of lands and no less. It's possible. Odds of losing now that you said that. I don't know. I've won on my fair share of mulligans to 4 and 3s and How many times? I can't actually remember any mulligans to 2 that I've won on. I do remember a very memorable mulligan to 4 for me. I was playing at a Las Vegas SCG Invitational. I think it was 2014. Or maybe it was 2015. I can't quite remember. But I was playing this, like, Obzon red deck. My opponent's playing mono red, splash a little bit of green for, like, Become Immense. Oh, wait, I guess I've technically won on, like, Bazaars. But I'm thinking about non-Bazaar decks. And, I mulliganed to 4 because all my hands just had no lands in them. And I kept the hand that was, like, Silk Wrap, Anafenza, Siege Rhino, land. Then my opponent went, like, land pass. I went, like, land pass. He went, like, land creature pass. I Silk Wrapped his creature. He never played another creature the rest of the game, and then I went Anafenza, Siege Rhino, and killed him. He was very, very upset. I was, like, 15 at the time, so I was just like... No, it must have been earlier than 2015. 22? I think I was 15 at the time. Maybe I was 16. It was 6 years ago. No, it must have been 7 years ago, 2014. Not a bad hand from them. Not a bad hand at all. There's a hand that I could lose to on 4. This is it. They just like draw Thaw's Lieutenant. What if I develop another Aether Vial here? I'm taking 5. Potentially more. Start with playing Ancient Cigarette. Yeah, I think this is just like a way safer play. This is just a way safer play here. Like, we're so far ahead on cards because of their mulligan. I think just doing this is fine. And setting up General Kudro plus Phantasmal Image next turn. Rebooter basically does nothing, yes. Well, the thing is, like, getting this down makes it so we can go General Kudro plus Phantasmal Image Thaw's Lieutenant next turn. This also makes us a little bit worse versus their Phantasmal Images, but, like, besides that, I think it's fine. Dance for free. Okay, Jim, what you got for me? What you got for me? This is my new Death Cloud Brute. This Reflector Mage? Okay. So we're taking 7 now. We can Phantasmal Image one of these back to their hand, though, which is nice for us. May actually lose here, surprisingly. That Reflector Mage was very, very good for them. Yeah, be a Vial on their turn. Yeah, that's my game plan. I was wondering if I wanted to do like something like Meddling Mage plus Aether Vial or some other thing. Because if they don't draw a human here to play, then we get a Vial Reflector Mage, bounce this after they attack, kill this with our Phantasmal Image guy. Mantis Rider, wow. That is a bit of a problem. Those draw stuffs are very nice to him. Could actually lose here still. I think doing this is fine. this on 2. I plan on winning here. The problem with that line is, Janky Ho, this is going to be a 4-4, and this is going to be a 3-4. I'm going to be down to 4. They're going to be able to play their own Champion of the Parish next turn. Difficult spot. Very, very difficult spot. There's an option even to just crack Canopy and, like, put in Reflector Mage to just, like, or not Reflector Meddling Mage to just, like, block. This digs us deeper. I think I'm just going to crack this Canopy, play out Champion of the Parish, Violent Meddling Mage to block here. That'll be the way that we win. Okay. I think we need to attack as well here. I think this is all I need to do. Sacrifice to a target creature powerful. I guess we could. This would be a 4/4, but we don't have the mana to like activate this. That's the problem. It's gonna be all right. I guess I should have named Reflector Mage or Mantis Rider. Just like play out the Meddling Mage and do that. Hold 2 mana up. But they're not going to only attack with Mantis Rider, I think. If I just leave up 2 mana. They'll only attack with Mantis Rider if I go down to 4. That's the problem. And because if they don't do that, I just leave up 2 mana. It's like kind of a disaster. Okay. Now Jin's got to think about this for a while. To you. Chat. He mulled to 4. I mean, his mulligan to 4 was pretty nutted. It was this, I think? Or maybe it was this. And then he drew some combination of... Like, he drew one of these cards and then Mantis Rider, Reflector Mage into Mantis Rider. I thought like I couldn't lose, and then they had a very, very, very good start versus me. Now he's thinking a lot about what I could possibly have in my hand. Let's see what they got. So they're only going to make that attack. That is fine with me. I will not block. Every little thing is going to be alright. Just throw Eldrazi Tron in there. Little thing is going to be alright. I think I'm going to put this to 3. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Phantasm is Thaw's Lieutenant versus Mantis Rider. We could also just Reflector Mage, like Image Reflector Mage, bounce this, and attack with everything. But, like, Reflector Mage this, Reflector Mage this. Option. Put the 1 o'clock. Yeah, I'm just wondering what, like, the best way to put the 1 o'clock is, and how to make it so, like, we don't die to something they could possibly have as well. Like, is Reflector Mage here, just, like, the best thing to do? And then, like, they don't have any single card that can beat us, I think. Yeah, I'm just making sure. Might as well. I think that's the way to go. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Just have to make them block for 8. 8 plus 6, yeah. They do have to chomp too here. Okay. Well, that was a close game. Who was it? Was it Kane was saying that I was dead? How did I plan on winning? Only took me a couple things to figure it out. No, they can't draw Mantis Rider because we Reflector Mage Mantis Rider. They cannot cast Mantis Rider. So we're fine. I don't know if I can Reflector. About a thing. No, we know their deck list. We know that they don't have that. This is their deck list, so we know that there is no way. Let's see. Skyclad Operation seems great. Play Engineer seems great. Dismember seems great. Kitesail Freebooter, pretty bad. Thalia Guardian Thraben, pretty bad. Meddling Mage, pretty bad. I think Meddling Mage is the first one to go. You can make an argument for Kitesail Freebooter being fine because it gets us past the board stalls. Although we are on the draw, so the board stalls are not necessarily going to be as good. Auriok is actively good. I would completely disagree with that. Why is Auriok Champion good here? I do like keeping in at the very least 1 Thalia because it's a 2-1 for a striker is not that unreasonable in this matchup, especially powered up by Thaw's Lieutenant or General Kudrow. Now, I think I'm just going to ditch the freebooters and have the Thalias do this. Auriok Champion doesn't, like, block anything. That's the problem. If Auriok Champion could block something, it'd be fine, but, like, the life that it gains is pretty negligible. Trim the mismatched Thalias. Do something like this. Yeah. We'll know if we were going to draw this Thalia, it'd be this freebooter. Got severed by a Steve Chance. Magus? Nope. Magus would only be good in the situation in which 3 things happen. They don't have Aether Vial, they don't have Noble Hierarch, they don't have their basics, and a 4th thing even, I need to have at least one of those things going on for me. I need to have at least an Aether Vial, Noble Hierarch, or my basic. No. On the play, it's much more viable than on the draw. Because at least on the play, I can, like, cheese them quicker. Like, I can go Noble Hierarch into Magus. But, like, on the draw, like, what am I, like, turn tuning on the draw? And they're going to have Skyclave Apparition and Dismember. Because this is their sideboard. They're going to be bringing in 2 Skyclaves, Plague Engineer, maybe Knight of Autumn? And Dismembers, of course. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably taking out Kite Sails, Athalia. And maybe they're taking out the other Thaws for Knight of Autumn, although I'm doubtful. I guess they also have Meddling Mages they need to get rid of. 50-50. I think we are slightly favored in this match because of how our decks are built. I think my deck is built better for this matchup than his deck is built. He has 1 extra Freebooter and 1 less Kudro. And I have 1 extra Kudro and the 2 Realm Walkers. Although his main deck Skyclave Apparition is a little bit better than mine. I think Realm Walkers in the end will be a very integral part to this matchup. It's gonna be you say we're keeping 5 lands, but like realistically this is a spell. This is like actually a spell, and this is a really, really good spell, so I'm fine keeping this. Rising Sun. And it's like, I know the London Mulligan's good, but like mulliganing to the nuts does not seem that great. Like the thing is, I like this. Like this card is like nutted this game, and like these quick starts with Aether Vial and stuff are usually good as well. Especially if we can find like a Realm Walker or something. More than happy to keep this hand. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry. That is annoying, but beatable. Now this is a bit concerning where I drew 2 lands in a row. Drawing 2 lands in a row was not what I wanted to do. Wish I would have won this game already. They have Mance Strider too, okay. About a thing. It's gonna be alright. Let's draw Plague Engineer, maybe? Plague Engineer would be nice. What else could we draw? Skyclave, not bad. Asking you shall receive, it seems. Yeah, I think I'm fine just jamming it. Let's name Human. Get rid of the Noble Hierarch. Flex sack. Shuffler's rigged. And next turn we get a like Kite Sail plus Mance Strider plus crack this, or like do something else as well. About a thing. The thing that's obviously like will be brutal for us here. This Kite Sail Freebooter. Okay, we can be Kite Sail Freebooter. If they have an answer to the Plague Engineer, it's gonna be bad. But like if they had an answer to the Mance Strider, it's gonna be bad for us anyways. And this like stops a lot of damage. Okay. Oh, we dealt with that. Now I'm kind of into just blocking this at this point. Like this has kind of done its job at this point. So I think I'm okay just doing this because it's Death Touch. It'll kill this. We're taking 5 here. Yeah, this is fine. I like this. I like this. I think it has done its job. Killed 3 creatures. That is interesting. Ooh. No, I didn't actually mess up. Did I? So I can Phantasmal Image this, eat this. Eat here. Attack for 4. I think we're in a good spot now. And I'll just kite sail them in the draw step in case we hit like something. Make them have to do it. You get an Aether Vial, however unimportant that could be. Might as well play correctly. Okay, they're cracking that. They've got a Horizon Canopy in their hand and an Unknown. Gonna be a big draw step for them here. Because if they don't, I get to come back with 2 draw steps with my own Canopy plus my draw step, and we're already ahead on board. So it's gonna be hard for them to come back if they whiff on this one. Although if they don't whiff, they hit something like Skyclave Apparition. They could eat this or eat this and then start coming in. Reflector Mage. That will be a tough one to deal with as well to an extent. Hit there. That is fine with me because this still theoretically eats everything but that. Let's do 3. Not bad. Not bad either. Interesting. Interesting. Interesting spot. Sack? Am I just sack all the time when I draw well? Just the sack? Crack that, okay. To myself, this could be. Yep. I'm just always the sack, aren't I? It's deserved. This looks a lot like playing Engineer. This looks a lot like playing Engineer. Well, if they had Plague Engineer, why would they not just... Yeah. It's a hard spot. I feel like these are fine blocks. Allows us to still dismember. Yeah, but I assume they're playing around like a dismember of some sort. And if they don't have Plague Engineer, I'm like in a good spot regardless, right? So I think this is fine. Is there something that I'm missing out of their sideboard? Can have a dismember. The only card that really makes sense is... Yeah, these are going to be my blocks. Because we can still shoot down. Okay. Okay, well, we win with that. Like, if they have this, we're also just, like, winning. Easy peasy, boys. Okay, we're 1-1. We're 1-1 now. Oh, lordy. Did that for some reason. Okay, let's see. So we've got Eldrazi Tron and Burn left against their humans and their Burn. I think Burn is going to be pretty bad against both of their decks because they're playing a lot more core Firewalkers than I am and more paths. I'm only playing 2 core Firewalkers. Although I do have one more Skullcrack than them. They also are playing more Helixes. They're playing 4 Oriok Champions on the board of humans. Think I'm going to jam Burn. Okay, I'm going to go use the bathroom and I'll be right back. Okay. Back. Or small board beers. It's nice. I gotta have my window open, but since it's raining, there's no just like huge amount of light just glaring into my face. I like having my window open. Makes it seem like, you know, it's not so just enclosed room and all day. Well, we're 1-1. So I think I'm unfavored because my Burn deck is built kind of badly based on how they have built their decks. But that's why I want to play Burn now. Because I want to give myself 2 chances at winning with it, basically. And then my E-tron deck, I think, has reasonable-ish matchup against Burn. They're playing humans. Sand is just acceptable versus basically anything. Now, I could lose this hand. I just only draw lands. But this is... basically the only thing I'd want to change is this being a Searing Blaze. Besides that, the hand is, like, pretty nuts. So, can't complain. They kept 7. Let's see what they got on top. Plains? Come on. Why do I gotta give them the plains? Does this ever not hit for him? Let's just say that this is a friendly, you know, friendly match. It's not bad. Meddling Mage on top. Don't name Boros Charm, please. Miracles. For Magic Online tournament purposes, we are just playing a friendly match. Let's say that. Kite Soda Freebooter. Okay. About to see the double charm. Have to win all your own band decks. Turn back decks you have not won with. Yes. You have to win with every deck. You can play the same deck 3 times in a row if you wanted to. Lose with it 3 times. Attack with ult. Reflector Mage, okay. Being on the draw here, we actually could have been in like a rough spot, potentially. I think just shooting them with the burn spells here is good. Putting them down to 5. They lost the champion. Basically have to Reflector Mage next turn. Or at least do something. I'm not going to fetch with this for Searing Blaze purposes. Because I want to play this lane next turn. Believe in miracles. So I'm going to Reflector Mage. I'll surely my Swiss Spear here, actually. Because I could have just double spell. Good by them. We win with Searing Blaze. We win with just like double burn spell. That's funny. I'll cast Lava Spike. Not pass turn. Thing is, they're gonna Meddling Mage now my Swiss Spear. I won't be able to cast them. Which is funny. I believe in miracles. Let's listen to this. I haven't listened to Shaggy in a long time. Nah, okay. Instead of this song, we're gonna listen to the GOAT Shaggy song. Shaggy, It Wasn't Me. Oh, this is a classic. Now this is a classic right here. So we basically have like 70 to 80% of our deck is outs right now. Basically all non-land, non-Golem Guide, non-Swiss Spear spells like win. Because Idol unlocks them out of the game as well. Meddling Mage, gonna name Swiss Spear, I have to imagine. Though they could name a burn spell here. Going down to 1. Well, let's see if they name the right burn spell. Lightning Bolt. We're gonna draw Lightning Bolt here for sure. Okay. Rift Bolt is acceptable. Rift Bolt is an acceptable draw. Need to bring in paths. Want to bring in Skull Cracks. Eidolons in the draw are a little bit suspect. Rift Bolt is a little bit suspect versus Meddling Mage. And Thalia sometimes. Let me see what I got here. What else do they have? They have 2 Knight of Autumns. They have 4 Auriok Champions. And a Campbell. 7 cards. Brutal. They've got loads of good cards versus me. We're going to hope that they cannot cast them very well. Okay, let's see what you got for me, Orem. So, hopefully we can dodge some sideboard cards and then win game 3. I think this is how we want to sideboard. I think this is reasonable. I think Roiling Vortex is a trap to bring in. Oh, God. I just dropped my water bottle I tried to pick up. Luckily it was. God, Orem. Why are you making me listen to this? Sand seems reasonable to me. Definitely rough to an Auriok champion, but most hands will be. Human, yep. Well, if I draw some way to kill that, I probably will. It's not quite a way to kill it. Not one time it worked out well. I think Meddling Mage is actually good. It's going to be Auriok Champion. I'm going to make them play around Skullcrack here, possibly. Get some extra damage in. Going on the screenshot, let's take a look. His opponent is violent outbursting into Stomp, which is something you can do. I assume it is someone that had a league going with the Valky deck. Another Noble Hierarch. Oof. That's more damage than I want to be seeing. I mean, I'm not losing anything from attacking here, so I'm still going to make the attack. Not like I get to block anything anyways, so attacking here is just free for me. Okay, we're done with Let Me Take a Selfie. Thank God. Now we can go to the real song. Go back to the beginning of this one. Jim is deep in the tank on this one. We have very... Ooh, that is really good for me. Drawing Boros Charm is lethal. That's about it. Searing Blaze is not bad as well. Path to Exile not awful either. Damn, Sloth's just coming in with everything here. God. Another creature. That's big yikes. Not sure I have any outs at this point now. Don't think I have any outs at this point. Right on time. Path here, block here. Yeah, I'm just dead. I have no outs here. But we gotta be on the play now. That Auriok Champion was very good for them, even though they didn't block with it. If I actually had Skullcrack there, I would have actually been able to win. Okay, game 3. This is the big game. This hand looks very good to me. This hand looks great. Hmm. Keep up the tempo. The clapping is like just so absurd as well. Don't worry, we'll get to your song after this one, Snuggles. They're like laughing as well. Okay, then mulligan to 6. That's good for us. Okay, we're done with that. Now we can get to this straight banger. Let's be honest, Harry. You're probably a weeb too. You just don't know it. No shot? Oof. Being a weeb is where it's at. I just finished... I guess the manga's still going, but I just got caught up with Tokyo Revengers today. And that manga is great. I have more important things to do. I don't think I'm supposed to kill this Noble Hierarch. Well, no, I'm definitely not going to kill this Noble Hierarch. Damage to turn 2. Theoretically, if they don't block and don't play anything, then we have lethal next turn. The land, we may have lethal as well. Warrior Champion? That's really good for me. That means if I draw a land and they don't have anything else, then we win. They didn't have this. If I do this, I get an extra damage. Put it down to 1. Okay, well, I'd say we're in a pretty good spot to win. Anything's possible, though. We could lose. Anything is possible. Burn could flood. Let's be honest, though, Sauce. Has Burn gotten a card besides, you know... Well, I think... Any spell wins me the game, I believe. That's a spell. Easy money, Pog, yep. Got him. Got him! I told you. We just needed to dodge the sideboard cards and win game 3. What do you know? Here we are. Oh, we were going to hit a lot of burns. Our draw was so good. It was insane. Our draw was so nutted. Now the only deck we've lost with, we need to win with once. We're going against Burn and Humans. So, we'll see what we can get through. We'll see if we'll be able to, you know, parse. This is the last deck we've got. God. Okay, there we go. Our deck list is not particularly good, I would say, against either of my opponent's decks, but You know, against Burn, we've got a chance. Against humans, we've got a chance. We just need to draw reasonably. Okay, I'm done with Insane Clown Posse for now. I got to learn how to play. To a word that you say. No way. Okay, Eldrazi Tron. Let's get into it. Okay, Jim is on humans again. Let's see what we can do. How could I do? Was about to see. Well, I'm gonna keep this hand for a couple reasons. One, you know, we have Tron. We don't have any dead cards like Chalice in our hand. And the second map can get us Blast Zone, which is big game. Okay, Snuggles, what you got for me now? For those reasons, I think we're going to keep this hand. You can make an argument, since I'm on the draw, I need something a little bit more proactive, like a turn 2 Matter Reshaper. Or even just something like a Ballista for 1. But I think with Tron, getting 3 draw steps to a card like All Is Dust, cards like Karn the Great Creator, cards like Walking Ballista, and we have the backup Expedition map for a Blast Zone, seems all reasonable to me. Okay, well, that's at least something to do with our 7 mana. It'll be Smasher plus Bindstone if we don't find anything else. Feeling a little bit... That sneeze for some reason made me feel really bad. Okay. Mantis Rider. That has high potential to get me down quickly if I can't find something better. Not exactly the deck, or not exactly the card I was looking for. Taking 4 down to 12. They gotta develop their board some more. We can draw a couple different cards that just like absolutely break open the game. Like these actually Insane Clown Posse songs don't sound that bad, but still. Well, All This Dust is not gonna be good enough anymore. Urza's mine. Okay, well, we need them to not have Reflector Mage, we need them to not have Phantasmal Mage, we need them to not have a lot of things here. That's off me. We're taking it like the very least here, 5 damage, I guess 4 damage. Maybe their hand is just bad, maybe they just have like nothing good in their hand, like they drew an Aether Vial or something. And their other card is just like another land, like 8th Vial plus land would be great for us. It's not looking like that's what they're gonna have. Okay, Meddling Mage is beatable. Meddling Mage is very beatable. All This Dust, sure. Thoughtless Lieutenant. Yuck. Yucky, yucky, yucky. So taking 7. Need to draw like Ballista here, basically. Ballista, is Karn even good enough? Not sure Karn is good enough. I think we need to like just draw Ballista. Taking 7. I think they can attack the Thalia pretty easily. Like, I'm kind of forced into doing this because I'm just dead to the Mantis Rider if I don't block here. Even though I have potential for, like, Blast Zone next turn. If I block here, I take 4 down to 8. Yeah, I have to block here. Let's start with this. Yeah. Kill this. I think we're still just dead. We block here. We take 3, 7, 8. Yeah, we're just dead. We are just dead here. You know, being on the draw, our hand was a little bit slow. Don't deny that. What card am I not? Okay. Let's take out all of our chalices. That's the first step. One more card to bring in. Let me look at their deck list here. So what do they get out of the board? They get Skyclave Apparition, Dismember, Magus of the Moon, Night of Autumn maybe. Don't want to bring in... I think I'm fine bringing Sky Sovereign. Leaving Ballista on the board. My answer. That is Shaper. That's a good answer, Aurum. That's a good Aurum. That's a good one, Aurum. Thank you for the follow. Siam Porambo. I guess the answer you were looking for is probably oh lordy, why does it do that? I hate when you close out of chats, it like randomly like pops the Magic Online really weirdly. This is illegal mod usage. Oh yeah, of course, of course. Jim deep in the tank on the sideboarding, very deep in the tank. Real. Never meant to make your doctor cry. I apologize a trillion times. Planning to give a chance to old and not gold. Maybe one of these days. Not right now though. Not today. Maybe later though. To make the doctor cry trillion times. I am for real. Okay, Jim. Jim deep. Jim is deep in the tank. I have to win both post-board games. It's going to be brutal. Game 3 on the draw is going to be the rough one, let me tell you. That one's going to be the hard one. That one's going to be the hard one for me. How badly I want to keep this hand. It's just not reasonable, though. This hand looks a lot nicer. think I'm gonna ditch Thought Knot, or not Thought Knot here, Tectonic Edge. I think that's my ditch here. Surprise Plague Engineer. Plague Engineer is not the worst. Although, like, there's very little spots where it will get us really badly, I think. I'll timeout mod for 10. I would have put it so you can time out anyone, but it's really, really annoying for me because I have to remod the mods if I have to time them, and it's only something that I can do. Time them out makes it really annoying for me. So that's why I didn't do it. Because it was originally you could do anything. That's why we lead on the Tron land, boys. That's why we lead on the Tron land. 50k time out of one. I could make it something like 400k. You take mod status from anyone you want. E-tron goat. Oh yeah, of course, of course. Okay, what are they gonna meddling mage here? Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. I'm just being honest. Okay. What we gonna name here, Jim? How screwed am I? Ice cold. What's cooler than being cool? Okay, Jim. How are you gonna do me dirty with this one? Checking your stream to see. No. Urza's Power Plant. That is a very reasonable name. If I didn't draw this Matter Shaper, I would have had to think about exactly how I wanted to do my stuff. Doing this makes it pretty reasonable for me. Shake it, shake it. Polaroid picture. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. What is this? Red, white. Magus of the Moon. Okay. Magus of the Moon is beatable. I guess they're probably going to name Walking Ballista now, which makes things a bit worse for me. But I could just Ugin this still. I can just Ugin the Magus of the Moon. Be fine. Or Ugin the Meddling Mage. Not like it's lights out. Strange Contortion, fair. I think doing this is good. Oh. Okay, they have just Stone Nothing. Yep, they have nothing. It's pretty hard to make this attack bad because of the fact that we just have like Bliss for 4 and Thought Knot here, so it's like we can just take block, take down whatever we want. Does this really smell like boo-hoo? Okay, yeah, I think it's pretty hard for them to come back. This is the game that's going to be the hard one, boys. This one on the draw. This one on the draw is the hard one. Game 3. If I win this one, we won. If we lose, then we go for the All the Marbles final match. This hand seems pretty reasonable to me. It has turn 2 Matter Shaper, turn 1 Dismember. Can even pop in a Mind Stone there, depending on what we draw. Nothing busted, but reasonable nonetheless. Gamer X, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. Or Gamir X, something like that. They kept 7, a little bit concerning. I think I'm fine letting them have Noble Hierarch. I don't think I want to dismember it. After drawing this, I obviously want to lead on Power Plant. If we draw a Tower, it'll be insane. Oh, maybe I did want to dismember that Noble Hierarch. Now I do. We drew the Tower. We drew the Tower. We drew the Tower. Ungodly. And they drew a second land off the top. Unlucky. He doesn't know that I drew 2 Tron pieces off the top. So lose the Mind Stone. So we're just going to play Smasher. We don't have it. Thanks for the response. There's a reason they call me the E-tron GOAT. It's not because I don't have it. It's because I do have it. Although my hand's not necessarily that good against them, actually. Like, we have a lot of mana, but, like, Reality Smasher does not actually outrace this with how our life total is right now. You kind of... Can I not, you know, make a funny? Can I not make a joke? Now, if I drew, like, Ballista here, it'd be busted. It's actually kind of an interesting spot. So if they go like land plus blast or plus Magus, it's really bad for us. So I think playing this like slowly Spatial Contortion here, play Matter Shaper, and we have outs to Magus at that point. Yeah. In case they also have like Knight of Autumn or something to hit my Mind Stone, I might as well just do this. And when I'm in the baby. Little Spatial Magus. That's an option as well. I guess I don't necessarily need to go for it right then because of the Mind Stone. That's probably just a better thing to do. I would agree with you, Doomlake. I think blocking here is fine. I just like want to find more cards. That's interesting. Kind of like this. Kill that Thalia. It's pretty good for us. Oh, I should have played my land. I forgot to play my land for turn. Well, if they kill my Mind Stone for whatever reason, I get punished for that one. Just forgot to play my land because I thought this was the land that I played for turn, but I got it off the Matter Shaper. That's what you get for auto-piloting sometimes. Okay. I was like, if they played Meddling Mage there, we actually could have been in big trouble. I want to not crack my Mind Stone yet, as I said, because of the Magus of the Moon. Even though it's like not... Actually, I should just crack my Mind Stone, because like I don't care about Magus X anymore because of the boat. Never mind. I should be cracking my Mind Stone. I'm just not thinking. How punished do we get? Not that punished, but punished a bit. Something. Give me something good here. Does not do anything. May actually lose this game. This is not a foregone conclusion. Not a foregone conclusion just yet. Tainted love. White. Flawless tenant. Okay. So we play Smasher. So if I go up to 3, I can crack this, play Smasher, kill this. Seems reasonable to me. It's like going up to 3 is better than doing 2. That's even better for us. Do this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Crack the 3. Play Mad Shaper. Play Smasher. I'm just gonna crew here. Kill the Thalia. I think that is the line to take, and then go get Radiant Fountain with Expedition Map next turn. Reflector Mage. Sure. Maybe I was supposed to attack with the Smasher. Go get Radiant Fountain. Radiant Fountain may win us the game here. Well, let's see if they have Mantis Rider off the top. Mantis Rider is what is the last card I'm worried about here. No Mantis Rider, please. I guess they could have a way to kill my Sky Sovereign. Not attacking that Smasher ended up hurting us a lot more. I was thinking about some like combo of like Phantasmal Mage plus a 1-drop could have gotten me. I think that's better to play around than a second Reflector Mage, but maybe I'm wrong. Also, like, Mantis Rider gets us. Like, we're susceptible to a lot of different things if we do attack. Oh, they're not slamming immediately, so that makes me feel a bit better. Makes me feel a bit better about my situation. They could... No, Meddling Mage doesn't do anything. They need to have a way to beat the boat. If he's slow rolling me, that would be brutal. That would be just be brutal. Oof. Phantasmal Image. Yep, that's not going to be good enough, I believe. Ballista should be good. And that's it. 3-1! We did it, boys! We did it! We did it. Oof. We did it, boys. We did it, boys. All it took was a little bit of luck. A lot of luck, maybe. But we did it in the end. Well, if you like this little exhibition of new modern decks, or old modern decks, I guess you could say, you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to hit me with a like on the video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitch and Twitter in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.